I want to first start by saying my heart and prayers go out to the family of George Floyd. My family and I are standing with you during this tough period, and I want to reassure you, God is not asleep. Justice will prevail. Discontentment is the seed of change. You will never change what you tolerate. What if I told you the ability to form minds, save and change lives come from you? What if I told you the future is in the power of your hands? Hi, I'm Atilda, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support and prayers. Thank you for the hundreds of calls and messages my family and I have received. Thank you for signing and sharing our petition. Thank you for sharing my videos. Oh my God. Thank you for giving your hard-earned money to change.org so that they can promote our petition around the world. My family and I appreciate you. Thank you. Because of your efforts, we now know where my father and the other political prisoners are being held. Because of your efforts, my father's lawyers have been granted visitation. Because of our efforts, the international world is aware of the injustices and human rights violations taking place in Sierra Leone. The international community is watching. So, my father, Palo Conteh, is in high spirits and the court proceedings are back in session. However, we are concerned that my father is not receiving a fair trial. My father's lawyers are concerned that he's being denied access to exercise his constitutional right to cancel. His due process is being infringed upon, and due consideration is not being given to his applications. So what does that mean? This means that my father still does not have access to his lawyers. And as we know, without the legal team having access to my father, it is difficult for them to adequately defend him. Also, the judge almost always rules in the favor of the state, the SLPP government, and overrides and overrules the arguments and the applications that the defense team presents. At times, not even listening or considering their arguments. As of yesterday, we learned that the judge once again ruled in favor of the state to exclude the CCTV tapes. I repeat, to exclude the CCTV tapes. As we all know, the CCTV tapes hold crucial evidence as to what truly transpired on that fateful day. So, we are demanding that the Sierra Leone government allow my father to see his lawyers and ensure that my dad gets a just and fair trial. I assure you people, God is not asleep. Justice will prevail, not only for my father, but for the 48 innocent prisoners and guards massacred at Pademba Prison on the 29th by the presidential guards. For Silver Blyden, who was unlawfully detained for 23 days in hopes of silencing her. For Isita Sakor, my dad's wife, who was also unlawfully detained for 31 days in hopes of harassing her and intimidating my family. For Maxon Cisse, a 19-year-old college student who was still being detained for allegedly sharing a post. For Prince Hughes, for Judge Albert Williams, for Abu Darami, for Sesano, for Amadou Quetta, and the oppressed, ill-treated people of Sierra Leone, the ones that I will never know their names. And to the downtrodden, frustrated young men and women of Sierra Leone, do not be defeated. Better days are ahead of you. I see your pain. We feel your pain. And we know that you aren't terrorists. I repeat, you are not terrorists. Do not be a scapegoat for the SLPP government. You are relentless. You're overcomers. You are uncultivated greatness. You are gifted. And each and every one of you is called to a specific purpose. I assure you, our current sufferings shall not be compared to the glory that shall later be revealed. So I urge you to maintain your peace and be the peace. Sierra Leone will rise again. Stay focused, stay safe, and be the light. So I'm asking all of us to get involved, use our voices, write your local government, your embassies, your congressmen, your parliamentarians, and lastly, pray. Pray for Sierra Leone, pray for my father's strength, and pray for peace and justice amongst our lands. I love you all.